Now what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Tiberious back again with not one gun review, but I have two guns to review with you today. My friend Willie at Big Bear Hunting and Fishing not only lent us this Citadel Boss 25, he also lent me this Citadel BR99. Big Bear Hunting and Fishing is a local FFL here, and they're in northern Rhode Island. A couple years ago, they had a fire. They lost pretty much everything. Building was destroyed, lots of merchandise was destroyed. It's pretty sad for them, but they are slowly rebuilding. So if you are interested in either of these shotguns, you can check the link down in the comment section, not in the description, in the comment section, and they will send one of these to your local FFL if you are interested, and you'll be helping out a couple really good guys. Now, Big Bear Hunting and Fishing did just get a bunch of these in. I took these to the range 3 times, and I did the review as quickly as I could because, like every gun during the pandemic here of 2020, I believe they're going to sell out extremely fast. And if any of you, ladies and gentlemen, are interested, I want you to have an opportunity to get one before they sell out. Now, finding information and specs on these shotguns are very, very difficult. So I researched for hours and hours and hours, and I did my best, but there's a lot of important, what I would deem as important specs that I couldn't find out there. I don't know if it's because they're imported from Turkey by Citadel to Legacy Sports International, and that connection, there's some sort of, I don't know why, but there's not a ton of information out there. So if you look at the website here, not much on there, but I did my best to find as many details as I could. Now, both of these shotguns come with 2 5-round drum style magazines, which is great because you'll be able to reload these shotguns much faster than a standard shotgun. Another good thing, it takes MKA 1919 padded magazines. That means you'll be able to get 5-round mags, 9, 10, 15, and even 20-round drums, and they all should work in these shotguns. Besides the magazines, it does come with 4 chokes. There are improved cylinder, modified, and full. And then they both come with some sort of muzzle device, muzzle brake. They're both a little different, but it does come with some sort of screw-in muzzle device. They are both gas-operated shotguns. They both take 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells. That will not be a problem. But my favorite feature on these shotguns is the AR-15 controls. If you can't tell, it's very much an AR-15 patterned shotgun, or if you're Joe Biden, it's a AR-14 style shotgun. So your magazine release right here is the same as an AR-14. On this side, you have a bolt release and a bolt catch, same as an AR-14, and then here is your safety, once again the same as an AR-15. They definitely both have a break-in period. I was trying to think of a nicer way of saying it, but there isn't. The Boss 25 broke in much faster than the other, the BR99. I did have to run 30-40 rounds of slugs and buckshots through this before it would reliably cycle birdshot. This one here, the BR99, I had to do probably 70-80. My shoulder hurts. Rounds of buckshot and slugs before it would reliably cycle birdshot. And there was definitely some failure to feeds and some failure to ejects in the beginning. Now the BR99 here, I call it the Polymer Wonder. The pandemic price is right there. Keep in mind, if you're watching this video a year or 2 later, you will probably be able to pick these up for significantly less. But right now, during this gun pandemic of 2020, all firearms are significantly more expensive than normal. So right now, that is a fantastic price. I call this one the Polymer Wonder because the majority of it is a polymer shotgun. The lower is polymer, your grip, the stock, all that is one-piece polymer. Obviously your handguard is polymer as well, with your upper being some sort of aluminum. The charging handle that comes with this gun is also a polymer charging handle, which we will look at in a second. Your front sight is a polymer polymer front sight also, and then like the other one, your controls are AR-15 style controls. So you have your magazine release, like I said, bolt release, safety, and the only thing that's different is your charging handle on that side. So like I said, on the BR99 here, it does come with a polymer charging handle that has the rear sight built right into it. You have two different apertures. As you see, this one there is a U-notch sight, and then let me flip it, and then you have a round peep notch sight. They are adjustable, and you just simply screw it on and you're good to go. Your front sight is also polymer. This one slides on the rails. You do have two different apertures. You can either do a U-notch sight that you see there, or if I flip it, you have a little peep hole, peep notch. It's not just a standard post, it's actually a circle. And I'll tell you, with my old aging eyes, my eyesight is terrible. I know I've said that before. I did struggle a little bit with these sights at distance. Close up, it's a shotgun spray and pray. But distance, it was a little bit difficult. Your rail here, you have a pick rail all the way across the top of it, all the way to there, and then you also have a rail on the bottom for your lights, lasers, and doohickeys. The overall length of this shotgun is 40 inches, so it is a little on the long side. The barrel makes up 20 inches of that, so it's a fairly long barrel. It is 4140 steel, so it should hold up a good bit and be very, very durable. Like I said earlier, you get the two box round magazines. The strange thing in the magazines that came with the BR99 do not work in the Boss 25. These magazines that came with the Boss 25, though, do work in the polymer BR99. There's a little nub right here on the front of this magazine that doesn't allow it to go into the Boss 25, but in this one, they go in no problem. Besides the two magazines, you have the front and rear sight that I showed you. You have the 4 chokes that I showed you, and the muzzle device, muzzle brake. And that is pretty much the BR99 in a nutshell. Now, I definitely prefer this one, the Boss 25. It feels a lot more like an AR-15, especially with this really slim handguard. I really like the way that feels. The current pandemic price is right up there for you. Again, if you're watching this a year or two, no doubt you're going to find it less. But right now, that is a solid price compared to what's going on in the firearms world. So this stock here does have a nice butt pad, nice rubber butt pad, hopefully eat up a little bit of that recoil for you. It is not adjustable for length of pull, but this is a riser that is adjustable up or down. You just back off that knob, loosen it up, and you can adjust it. Now the lower in the stock is all one-piece polymer. The one thing that's different is this grip comes out. You take a screw out here and then another screw out, and it's pretty much a standard AR-15 grip. I only tried one on there. I tried a Magpul MOE, and it did work okay. You have the same controls as I showed you a few times, your standard AR-15 controls. Let me real quick show you the trigger. I don't really want to dry fire shotguns, but I'm going to do it once in the name of science. There's very, very little take up. It is a slightly heavy single stage trigger, and then your reset, listen. It is super tactile, super audible. The trigger's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Please don't expect it to be a Geisley SSA trigger, but there's nothing wrong with it, especially for a shotgun. The upper, like I said, is aluminum on this particular one. It does have a rail on the top, doesn't go all the way up. This area here is slim, it stops, but you do have a rail on the top, so you can have your backup sights, or you can add your optics. I threw this US Optics red dot on here that I've been testing for a while, just to continue to give it a good test. This one does come with these flip-up sights. They are polymer sights. They are basic, but they are adjustable for windage and elevation. I took a few shots with them, and they seem to hold up okay. I mentioned it before, but this handguard feels great. It's super slim, and it just feels really, really good in the hand. Out front here, you do have 2 M-LOK slots, and the same thing on the other side. You have 2 M-LOK slots. One thing I was surprised to see is on the bottom, there's key mod. I figured with the M-LOK on the side, why have key mod on the bottom? But oh well. The bottom front of the handguard has Picatinny, and the top front also has Picatinny. So you could do backup sights, lights, lasers, doohickeys, whatever you want to set this bad boy up to do, you can do so. Out the front here, it does have a barrel shroud that you can take off. Like the other one, it comes with those 4 chokes. Cylinder, improved cylinder, modified and full. On it, it says Citadel Boss 25, 12 gauge, 3-inch chamber, made in Turkey by Francolin Arms, Francolin Arms. And then on this side is the importer. It is Legacy Sports Reno, Nevada. So that's a basic description of both of them. Like I said, I definitely prefer this one because I love the controls of an AR-14. As far as pros of these shotguns, I love the box magazine. I love the AR-15 controls. They seem to be very, very reliable once you get past that break-in stage. And the handguard on this one here, the Boss 25, I know I said it, but I love it. It just feels really, really good, really, really comfortable. As far as cons, I don't really have any specific cons. Again, they seem reliable after the break-in period. I didn't read or see anything online that gave me any that made me nervous about the reliability of these. My only hesitation is obviously it's a smaller company, not very well known from Turkey. So if you have a problem or an issue, how good is the support going to be and the aftermarket parts and accessories? I have no idea. It may be great, it may be horrible. I have no clue, but that was one thing that popped into my mind. If they've had different importers and they're from Turkey, and are you going to have problems? Are they going to help you out? I have no idea, but that was one thing that popped into my mind. As far as uses, in a way, these shotguns could be a good do-it-all type of shotgun. You know, they're not going to do any of these specific things I'm about to mention the best, but they can do all of them. So what I mean is you could easily use this for home defense, for property defense, definitely for competitions, for skeet shooting, trap shooting, hunting. Obviously, these would make great hunting guns. So they're not going to do any of those particular functions better than a gun that's made for it. Like, you know, it's not a $10,000 skeet or trap gun by any means. But with the different chokes and the box fed magazines and the different features it has, you could go out and do any of those things with these shotguns. So one more time, let me thank my Willie over at Big Bear Hunting and Fishing for letting us take a look at these shotguns. Very, very nice of him. If you are looking to pick one up, check the link in the comments and they will get one sent out to your FFL as quickly as possible. If you also would like to support the channel, there is many, many ways to do so. Just dropping a quick like or a quick comment really, really helps us out more than you can even imagine. If you want to see what reviews we have coming out in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. This way you will hopefully get notified when I come out with new videos. If you want to know what videos I am working on right now in real time, please consider liking me on Instagram and Facebook. The links to both of them are in the video description, and I'm always posting what reviews I am working on in real time. Last but not least, we do have two channel sponsors. One, M2 Tactical Solutions makes the nicest Kydex gear in my opinion. Two, Howling Beard Company makes great beard care products and bathing care products. The discount for both of those are Tiberious in caps, and both will save you 10%. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace. Anytime you're having a bad day, I suggest you get a shotgun and some water and soda, a couple pineapples, and let the shotgun have some fun. Mountain lightning. Pineapple. There we go. Water versus bird shot. Water versus slug. Whoa! I made it rain. I got coffee syrup all over me. Some fine Sam's Cola. Whoa! Do I have lettuce on my foot? Getting kind of sick of eating the zucchini, so I got a slug for it.